So we finally got our first look at the upcoming Obi Wan Kenobi series coming to Disney Plus on May 25th. This first teaser trailer gives us a pretty clear look at what to expect in the upcoming Star Wars project. We first see Obi-Wan wandering Tatooine with an Eope, which is a creature we have seen in the prequels with Qui-Gon Jinn. Almost immediately after this, we see a young Luke Skywalker at his Uncle Owen's moisture farm acting very much like a young Anakin. He is sitting atop one of the doors of their compound, pretending to be on some sort of spaceship or pod racer. I doubt that Luke will be in this show much. In fact, this may be the extent of Luke's screen time for the series, but how amazing is it to get to see Obi-Wan watching over him from a distance? I also think this does something really important for the casual fan. Star Wars is in a unique place where they are telling stories from many different times throughout the timeline. We have the Obi Wan Kenobi series and Andor that take place between the prequels and the original trilogy, and then the Mandalorian and the spin-offs that take place after the original trilogy. And then of course you have the sequel trilogy era that likely will have their stories continued in the near future. So for the casual fan, I think seeing Luke as a child gives a very clear picture of where in the timeline this falls. Okay, so we see Luke, and then we immediately get introduced to the main antagonists of the show, the Inquisitors. The Inquisitors have never been seen in live action before, but have gotten plenty of screen time in the animated Rebels TV series. Rebels would take place after this show in the timeline, so if you haven't watched that show, there is no need to rush to watch it to learn about these characters. You can always jump into that show after Kenobi wraps up. The Inquisitors are essentially Jedi hunters. There are, I believe, 11 of them total, although not all of them may be living at this point, but they are numbered and then called either brother or sister. They are dark side users and have been tasked with tracking down any remaining Jedi in the galaxy to exterminate them. They are led by the Grand Inquisitor, whom we see first and who is providing the voiceover for the trailer. If you listen to what he is saying, you can get a good feel for how they go about finding Jedi. They lure them in, knowing that if a Jedi is near and senses pain, death, destruction, etc., that they can't help but come to the aid of the innocent. We then see a female Inquisitor, the third sister, and I believe her name is Kiva, on Tatooine, and it appears that she is questioning the villagers, likely trying to see if anyone is hiding something or someone. There is even a shot of Uncle Owen in the crowd. It will be interesting to see if they are able to sense that he is hiding something. Anyways, it then cuts to their third sister off-planet in some type of seedy-looking city. So if she is hunting Obi-Wan, this shows us likely one of the planets that Obi-Wan travels to throughout this show. The big rumor is that Obi-Wan will be pulled away from Tatooine for some sort of mission, and so it's exciting to see what that may look like. We then come back to the Grand Inquisitor interrogating someone, showing off his spinning double-bladed lightsaber, which is pretty intense. In Rebels, he can even use this spinning lightsaber to fly. It will be really interesting to see if they bring this into live action. We then see a quick look at the fifth brother leading a group of stormtroopers through what looks like the same city shown previously with the third sister. So clearly this location is going to see a lot of action. Then there's another quick shot of what I think is a flashback to when Luke and Leia were separated as infants, both sent off to safety in matching pods or ships. This could hint that we will see a young Leia as well, or that she is at least referenced in some capacity. One of the last shots is a hand touching what appears to be a Jedi symbol carved into a stone wall. Likely the hand of one of the Inquisitors while searching for Obi-Wan, perhaps picking up a clue as to his whereabouts. So all in all, this is a great teaser trailer and gives us a ton to be excited about. The biggest additional things I'd like to see out of this show are some flashbacks to Order 66 with a potential Grogu tie-in, a flashback to the Clone Wars where we can see Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Ahsoka all together. And the last thing I'd really love to see are some other Jedi, which is pretty much confirmed for some newly introduced Jedi, but I am more interested in seeing maybe a look at what Yoda is doing or the Force ghost of Qui-Gon Jinn visiting Obi-Wan. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel for more Star Wars reviews and breakdowns. Thanks, and may the Force be with you.